Poppi, a prebiotic soda brand, just sold for nearly $2 billion to the Pepsi company. That's quite a bit of money, but does that make Poppi the best prebiotic soda on the market right now? Let's find out. Before the $2 billion sale, Poppi was actually a Shark Tank product. In 2018, Stephen and Allison Ellsworth went on to pitch their prebiotic soda brand called Mother's Beverage at the time. They received a $400,000 investment for 25% stake in the company from Rohan Oza, who is like Shark Tank's king of all beverages. After tweaking the brand a little bit from Mother's Beverage to Poppi, they soon became a household name, and now they can be found at most major retailers, including Walmart, which is where I purchased their product for today. There's no doubt about it, but that prebiotic and healthy soda is taking over the market right now. After decades of sugary drinks, consumers are looking for drinks that have low sugar, still taste great, and have a little less guilt factor to them. And that's where Poppi's found a niche in their market. They're not the only one. They've certainly had their fair share of competitors. Take Olipop, for instance. Olipop just raised a $50 million seed round, which valued them at nearly $1 billion.
Culture Pop just raised $15 million in the middle of April, and Nixie Soda raised $27 million in early April.
Because of how fast the space is growing, Coca-Cola, in fact, introduced their own prebiotic healthy soda called Simply Pop. But even though they were sold for $2 billion, does this make Poppi the best healthy soda out there? So today, from a marketing perspective, we're going to look at several different healthy sodas that you can buy off the shelves to see which one is truly the best. We're going to be judging these sodas based on flavor, price, overall branding, and ingredients and nutritional value. So let's start off with each flavor.
To give a realistic comparison, I had to choose a flavor that each brand carries. So for today's episode, we're going to examine the orange soda flavor of each brand.
I'm going to start with Poppi first. Let's see how it tastes. There's a nice orange flavor to it. There's a little bit of an aftertaste, which is kind of what you get when you eat an orange and you get a little bit of that string cheese stuff in the middle of the orange that's bitter. It's not bad at all. For some reason, this is giving me Tang vibes. Y'all remember that drink? Yeah, it's almost like a sparkly Tang, although not as sweet, but yeah, it's pretty good. Next up, we're going to try the Big Bad Sunkissed. Now, of course, this isn't a healthy soda, but I just want to see what the flavor tastes like compared to Poppi to see if it's even close. So after trying both of them, the Sunkissed actually doesn't really taste like an orange. This one tastes more like a Sprite. Very interesting. I mean, the Sunkissed is still good, but definitely doesn't have the same nutritional value as a Poppi does. Next up, we have Culture Pop. Why do I have the feeling this is going to taste a little bit like tahini on a mango? So this one definitely has more of a mango taste than an orange soda taste. It tastes a lot like if you had a seltzer water with some flavoring in it. Definitely not as bland as those ones. I mean, this is still pretty good. If you've ever had Jumex drink, it's almost like that, but watered down with some carbonation. Overall, pretty good. I didn't really get a spicy kick that I thought I was going to get. I definitely tasted that hint of lime that's in there. But overall, decent. Here's my Olipop. Tastes like air. I don't really have much more to say. I'm sure whoever drank my Olipop really enjoyed it though. Next, we have Orange Slice. Ooh. This one is definitely the most carbonated out of all the ones I've tried so far. Not bad. It just kind of shocked me there for a second. Even when I've had 3 sodas before this. This one tastes a lot closer to the Sunkissed than the Poppi. It's got a good orange soda flavor to it. Not as tart as the Poppi, but it's definitely got really, really good carbonation. Does that mean it has the best flavor? I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding in my mind which one I like more. But overall, if you're really wanting like a carbon copy of an orange soda, but in a healthy version, the Orange Slice, this is the way to go. Last up, we have Zevia. This is very interesting because it doesn't have a lot of extra ingredients like the other sodas have. This one, if I had to describe it, it's pretty close to a Sunkissed. It's definitely just as carbonated as the Orange Slice soda, but it's not as tart as that one. And that was pretty good for having no real added sugars to it. This is really just a sparkling water with flavoring, but it wasn't as watery as the Culture Pop. So which one do I think has the best flavor? The Poppi had the best flavor for me. If I had to rank them, I would say flavor-wise, it'd be Poppi number 1, Zevia 2, Orange Slice 3, and Culture Pop 4. Sunkissed isn't a healthy soda, so I don't have to rank it.
Now let's look at each brand's price. Poppi coming in at $2.18. Culture Pop is $1.88. Olipop is $2.38. Orange Slice is $2.49. And you can't buy Zevia in a single can, but it's $7.82 for an 8-pack. So while getting an 8-pack of Zevia is technically cheaper per can, if you just want one can, Culture Pop is the best option. Now let's look at the branding of each can. On the front of this can, you've got the messaging of prebiotic soda, the 5 grams of sugar, and that soda's back and it's even tastier and healthier. I also like the giant orange slice. Good graphics to reinforce positivity about the product. Next up is Culture Pop. Immediately the imagery on the front reminds me of like the Yellow Submarine album by the Beatles. Just a fun, free-flowing, cartoony look here. It's got the probiotic message at the top and the nice fruits of the flavors to make that O. I like these powerful adjectives this can uses as opposed to the graphics on the Poppi can. I feel like these just grabbed your attention more. Next up is Olipop. Oh wait, yeah. Someone took it out of the fridge before I could film this. But here's what their orange can looks like. I like the font choices they use, and I really like the simple graphics of the fruit. You can see they're honing in not only on the prebiotics, but on botanicals and the plant fiber as well. And then they also have the low sugar content on the front too. Next is Orange Slice. It's got the prebiotic, probiotic, and the low sugar messaging. They also actually just have healthy soda on the front as well. What I really like about this design is that there's actual slice marks in the name, and the orange is the dot for the eye. It's just a great fun way to play with the space. I did not realize this soda was actually making a comeback. It's like it used to be just a regular sugary soda back in the day. Did anyone ever have this? Because this seems to be before my time. Next we have Zevia. The design is pretty simple. It's just got a bunch of curvy orange lines. It does have the zero sugar messaging on the front. By leaps and bounds, this can design is much better than the ones I used to grow up with. No nostalgia lost here. My ranking of these can designs would be 1 Slice, 2 Poppi, 3 Olipop, 4 Culture Pop, and then Zevia. Now let's look at ingredients and nutritional facts. For a reference, here is the back of a Sunkist can. For me, sugars is going to be a pretty important part of our analysis, so this one has 41 grams. It's also got some coloring dyes in it. Now let's see what our healthy sodas have. Okay, so Poppi has 84% less calories than the Sunkist, and instead of 41 grams of added sugar, it's only got 3 grams of added sugar. That's quite an improvement over Sunkist, although I still don't like that they have the pure cane sugar in there, but still, I mean, 3 is better than 41. Okay, so the Culture Pop has more calories and more sodium than Poppi, but it has 0 grams of added sugar, which is a plus for me. The Olipop has the same amount of calories as the Culture Pop, but it has the highest amount of added sugar out of all 3 so far. That probably comes from the cassava root syrup that's in the ingredient. I do like, though, that there's 9 grams of fiber in this. Orange Slice has more calories and more added sugar than Poppi, but I do like its high fiber content as well, though it's not as high as Olipop. Okay, out of all of them, I think Zevia has the best nutritionals. No added sugars, sodium, or calories, and it looks like it's sweetened through the stevia leaf. So this one wins it for me in the nutrition and ingredients category. Then I would have to say it would go Culture Pop, Poppi, Olipop, then Orange Slice.
So out of all 4 of those criteria, which of these sodas do I think is the best? The Zevia is the best. It slightly edges out Poppi. For me, it's more about what's in this compared to the other sodas that claim to be healthy. This doesn't have any sugars in it, but it really delivers and is close to a soda taste that you can get without sugar. Been around a long time. I'm glad they've rebranded because the old logo, it was a good attempt.